Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Chained Echoes, a game that I am super looking forward to. I actually kickstarted it, not as like a promotional thing, but because I just really wanted to play the game. It's a beautiful pixel art RPG with, like, you either play as your party members on the ground, or also as Mecha, which sounds really cool, and I'm curious to see how they handled it for this one. It very much looks like the kind of game that would have been a masterpiece on the SNES, so I'm really hoping they, I don't know, how'd I say, match my hype. Wake up, it's time to get up, Glenn. Hey, we're actually like a named protagonist, that's good. Oh, look how lovely the sun is shining. It's still so early. Oh, come on, get dressed quickly, your friends may come any minute. Alright, use walk menu, flee battle, things, exit sky armor, lower sky armor, hell yeah. Mecha. The coast is already in sight, so stop sleeping. Huh? I'm already... It's gonna get wild soon, so get your ass up. Mom? What? I said wake the F up. What? 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 Holy... Okay. Do you believe this? We're on a suicide mission and he's taking a nap. No, actually, I haven't slept for days because of this mission. I don't care, boy. Get up and move your sorry ass to the captain up on the bridge. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Game is still loud. Hold up. Can I, like, act... Oh, wait, no. Menu. There we go. System. I am going to continually turn this audio down until we actually hit some level of, viability here. There we go. We get a snack. Okay. Big thing I'm seeing already. We move really fast. Like, I've been playing a lot of JRPGs this year, especially in this style. This character is freaking booking it, and that is like the best feeling ever. I have to stay on the staring writ today because I'm sick. I wanted to join the battle, but Kylian talked me out of it. This mission is total suicide. We're supposed to break through the enemy lines as a vanguard. I'm scared, Glenn. What if I'm outnumbered on the battlefield? Would I be a coward to run away? I'd run away, to be honest. You would? I hope I never get into that situation. Okay, anybody else to talk to? Yes. You look pale, Glenn. Boy with your talent shouldn't always look so worried. If I die, my family and Valeria will get the money. They're waiting for it eagerly. For the money, of course, and not for my death. I mean, it's fair. It looks great. The pixel art on this is fantastic. And, oh, look at it. There's a mecha. Oh, this man's got the dynamite. Look at these babies, Glenn. Aren't they great? Is that dynamite? I've been saving for a mission like this. Aren't they dangerous? It's dangerous only for the enemy. I know this stuff. I'll be fine. I think you might hit our own men. Alright, forget it, I'll leave it here. I wonder if that actually matters. Wait, leaving it here on our own ship sounds even worse. Sky armors are in perfect condition. Make sure they stay that way, Glenn. Okay, anybody else to interact with? Kind of. If it isn't Glenn, excited, aren't you? Maybe a little. Relax. You keep the sky above our heads clear, and we'll take care of the enemy on the ground. We're a team together. No one stands a chance against the band of the Iron Bull. You're right. Luck has been with us for years. As long as I have this lucky charm here... Whoops. You dropped it. It's broken. Don't worry about it. If it isn't a bad omen or anything like that. Wow. I thought showing the lucky charm was the death flag. No, breaking it on the ground, now that is. Just because our name was dragged through the mud by those miserable baboons of Amande, now we have to go on the suicide mission. If we survive this, we'll get back at them. I'm actually really liking... I'm really enjoying talking to these people. They're charming. All men in battle positions. This vanguard will not sink into the ocean. Ah, Glenn, our ace pilot at last. I'm sorry. Too late for apologies. We're reaching the coast soon. Glenn, Kylian, you take the sky armors and go ahead. We'll follow you. Yes, sir. Our goal is the Opus Stone. It feeds the ether cannons with energy. We smash that thing and clear the way for the rear guard. Understood? Yes, sir. Aha! Our client doesn't think we'll survive this. Lured by the promise to pour gold around our families after our deaths, we took the job anyway. But we will show them that we can survive. We will not let our families spend our pay alone, right? To the band of the Iron Bull. To the band of the Iron Bull. What? So soon? Their cannons shouldn't reach us yet. Cursed, Tyranians and their darn technology. Let's go! Are you ready, partner? I think so. This is really stylish. I'm liking it. It's got all of the vibes from like Final Fantasy Tactics for me. You know, kind of your beginning tier mercenary band that's kind of doomed. And also the kind of the visual quality. Like, you don't see a whole lot of pixel art JRPGs with this level of fidelity for a reason. And it's a bit of a shame because they're doing a lot with this. Like, I'm getting crosscode vibes, even though they're going to be completely games. Or, what was I even going to say? Oh my gosh. They're completely different games. There we go. They're completely games. I was just looking at the pixel art and distracted myself. Say, Kylene, do you believe we can succeed? What are you talking about? Of course we can. Are you getting nervous? No, I mean, maybe a little. Don't worry. We go in, we smash the Opus Stone and get out. The rear guard will handle the rest. Yeah, sounds easy. Normally we'd have to work 3 years or so for so much money. What will you do with all of it? I'm not sure. I have a wish, but the money probably won't be enough. Come on, tell me. I always wanted to have my own sky armor. Oh, that's nice. What would you do with it? Surely it's not simply for taking walks on a nice day, right? I don't know. I'd probably do the same as before. Sky armors exist for battle after all. I could tune it up and work on it on my own though. You could be anywhere in the world and yet you choose the battlefield. There's nothing else in my life. Since you rescued me back then, this mercenary band is all I have. You, however, have a family and home. What would you do with all the money? You know that I'm not here for the money. I would choose the battlefield as well. There's still a long way ahead until I reach my dream. Looks like we'll have to put up with each other a little longer. If we survive this, what can go wrong with our ace pilot, right? Alright, you two. Enough romantic talk. You're ready to go. Godspeed, Glenn. I don't think Killian's gonna die. I feel like Killian's the kind of character that would, quote-unquote die and then come back as an enemy. Watch out, Glenn. The enemy is sending their own sky armors our way. How about a demonstration of your skills, Glenn? But yeah, just for once, I'd love to see things go completely fine for the protagonist in the opening, and then absolutely shitty immediately afterwards or something. How about a demonstration of your skills, Glenn? I bet you can take it down on your own. What? Battles are turn-based, and your enemies take turns choosing actions. The order of each turn is displayed in the top right corner. HP represents your health. If it reaches 0, they're incapacitated. Tech points are a resource used for skills. They're restored completely after each battle. Ooh! I really like that. I don't have to worry about conserving resources then. The icon next to a skill indicates the type of skill. Defeating enemies grants access to different spoils. Loot that can be sold, materials that can be used to upgrade weapons, skill points for skills, and clan points for various clan shop benefits. Defeating an enemy will show your loot immediately, but you will not receive it until after the battle. Okay, so what do you have? Attack, skills, items, and defend. Skills, we have Piercer. Physical blow, dealing 2.2 times damage, or poison for 5 turns. Tyranian sky armor. Looks like they have little bits as opposed to a weapon. Well, might as well try poison. Damage seems pretty good. It's a little choppy. Oh, there they go. Do we have another wave? Doesn't look like it. Cool. They're no challenge for our ace pilot. We shouldn't fool around, Killian. Well, then get ready. Here comes a new challenger. Okay, and we've got all of our goodies back. I think I'm just gonna hit it with Piercer a couple of times. Because I don't think this battle's gonna be long enough to justify the poison. Oh, wait, hold up. When I'm targeting it, it actually... Oh! So, steel canned, strength, earth, weakness, wind. Interesting. So it says if I can or cannot steal from it. I don't know what canned means. That's it, Glenn. Now onto the Opus Stone. Whoa! Look out for their cannons. Damn it. Killian! Well, nice that they landed softly. Are you alright? Of course not. The sky armors were our best chance to reach the Opus Stone. As long as we have legs to walk on and arms to wield a sword, we will not give up. It's about time you get to know the battlefield outside of your sky armor. You've had enough training. But here on land, you follow me. Understood? Yes. We'll fight our way to the Opus Stone on foot. Once the stone is shattered, we can wait for the rear guard. You know, I was kind of expecting them to at least kind of do a little bit more on the mech, but it is a tutorial. Ignore the battlefield, Glenn. Let's take this way. Climb up here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Up here? Ah, up here. I'm still absolutely in love with the fact that I run so fast. So we have cross slash, multi-hit attack per hit 1? Or lowers their defense. I'm gonna try cross slash. Weakness is fire, but I don't think we have that. Ah, so it's 3 hits. And what's he have? Wide swing, damage to all, or restores HP. I don't know if we get TP back, but I think I'm just gonna fight him. Because I don't think we need to worry too much about conserving resources for these fights at the very least. Later on, yes, but hopefully we'll have skill points that I can actually, you know, invest in getting some SP back. Okay, it's not gonna let me do anything with either of these. Hop over that. Music's super good. Like I said, if this is one of those games to have come out on the SNES, I think people would be talking about it in modern times as one of those, like, lasting masterpieces. At least based on what I'm seeing so far. Obviously, like, might not be the case, but impressions so far have been nothing short of incredibly positive. Where do I go? I feel foolish. Because, like, oh, of course. This rubble looked a lot taller than it was. I kind of hope they highlight a little bit of, like, you know, this being a little bit more traversable. I wasn't quite processing that this is a wall that has been, you know, smashed through and can be walked through. It makes sense. It's just a little unclear. Okay. Armor break. This guy seems like the kind of guy you want that for. Okay, wide swing. I don't think we need a helping hand, but I think I'm mostly gonna take it a little bit slower with this dude. I wonder if you can actually stack wide swing. Probably not. Oh, and he's lost the defense break. But I think I'm just going to continuously hit him. Yeah, wide swing wouldn't have been that helpful anyway. Whoop, looks like I'm attacking. I wonder if defending gets me TP back. I don't think so. Yeah, alternatively, if it had like a little green arrow just like that, it would have been a little bit easier to tell. Not that it was that big of a deal, but still. Or, yeah, something shining on the ground with, like, a healing item. Or a chest, like, nearer on the other side of it. Or, like I said, just some lighter dirt. Kind of like how the climbing stones are brighter. And just make it a little bit more obvious. It's the Starenrit. She was hit. No way. Focus on your task. I bet the others escaped in time. This very much feels like a Final Fantasy opening. Kind of? Except for, like, a lot of Final Fantasy openings aren't nearly this, like, immediately epic. They tend to take their time a bit. They did not escape in time. Kind of feels like that. Ooh, defense and mind break. Well. Let's see. Do we keep hitting with cross slash? Yeah. I'll do... I guess I can do one more cross slash and then we can do another armor break when we're done with it. So he's dead. Alright. Yeah, Final Fantasy X was the apocalypse in the beginning. And 6 had you in the mechs. I would say the beginning of Final Fantasy VI, well, epic, didn't exactly... It wasn't as dramatic as this. It just had like a very intriguing opening the moment you found like the Magicite. I don't know which direction I should be going. Glenn, Killian, you're both alive. You seem fine as well. After I was hurled from the Starenrit, I found myself between enemy lines. Followed your advice and fled from the enemy. Thanks to that, I'm alive. Once I regained my composure, I'll join you again. Here, take this with you. Angel Wing sweets and a snack. Ooh. Is that, Angel Wing? Is that an accessory? No. Item? Angel Wing. Oh, revives a character. Sick. Okay. Now I can't go out this door, but I'm gonna go back in and go the other direction around. And see what we get. But yeah, I think Final Fantasy X is probably the best comparison here, a little bit. I absolutely adored the opening to Final Fantasy X. I didn't care about as much... I didn't care about the rest of the game quite as much. There were some good moments, but I think I just didn't connect to the characters as much as I think I would have liked to. Can you take Killian's stuff? Maybe, but it's probably not worth it. Watch out, Glenn. That was close. More of them. Get ready. There are too many. Need a hand? Commander! Let's show them the power of the Iron Bull's mightiest team-up. The overdrive bar is the core of the battle system. The bar has 3 areas, yellow, green, and red, representing the state of the party. The cursor shows the current position on this bar. Almost every action moves the cursor to the right. The small cursor shows where the cursor will jump when choosing an action. When reaching the green area, the party is warmed up and in perfect synergy. This is called overdrive. In overdrive, the party takes less damage, deals more damage, and importantly, needs to only spend half their TP on skills. Always try to stay in overdrive. Eventually, the party will reach the red area and become overheated. This will let the enemy deal massive damage to you. In order to stay in overdrive, the cursor must be moved back to the left. It can be done with one of the following actions. While in overdrive or overheat, icon will appear in the box left of the bar. This represents a skill type. Number next to it shows how many party turns this skill type will stay before switching to another. Using a corresponding skill will make the cursor jump to the left by a great margin. Skills of the corresponding type are also marked yellow. Switched out characters in battle, use the defend action or an ultra move, which we can't do that yet. Actions move the party's position in the overdrive bar. Try to reach and stay in the green area. Damage dealt is raised. Red areas raises the damage received. Cool. Okay, I like this system. So what do we have? I like it how the dolphin has poison smash and water prison. Ooh. Well, we might as well hit them with the water move. They're weak to fire, but I don't have that. Okay, so what's he have? Fire Burst, motivating words. Let's do Fire Burst. Are all of these guys weak to fire? They are. Okay, we're now properly in overdrive. And I'll have to make sure that we don't use too many moves. I'm gonna just keep wailing on this guy. The shield dudes, I don't know if they're actually better, but they're tougher. Yeah, the art style is lovely. I really like it. I think it's super solid. Okay. So it wants a healing move. Actually, it would be a good time for it anyway. Be a very good time for it. Oh, well, they knocked out my dolphin. Let's see. Actually, let's just attack this dude. Who is most hurt? Doesn't really matter. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, it wants an armor break now. Okay. Well, kind of screwed that up, but I'm definitely learning. And I do like the, let's see. So this will move us back. So I really just have to pay attention to a couple of those as we go by. Let's see. Still wants a motivating skill, but we don't have that. Well, that was quick. And if I remember right, we heal back to full, hopefully even including revivals. Yep, looks like it. So you live. Barely. Fools! The Sky Armors were our biggest hope to end all of this quickly. We didn't... Oh, was that the dolphin? Fools, the sky armors were our biggest hope to end all of this quickly. But we didn't stand a chance. They call you an ace pilot, and you can't even... Shut up, both of you. Save your strength. The stone is near. We will fight the remaining foes on foot. Forward! That is a neat-looking Anubis sky armor. The sky armor again. This is bad. No choice but to fight it now. Don't worry, Commander. Guys, we'll deal with it. You go and destroy the stone. Stay alive, do you hear me? Of course. So the enemy has reached the stone. I'm sorry, my lord, but the casualties were... Spare me the details. Everything's going according to plan. Time for the final act. Man, how much of a debate would it be if we actually were playing as the family man instead? I think that actually would be really funny. The Opus Stone. Once it's destroyed, the ether cannons are out of fuel. Wow, look at that sunset. Also, damn, that Anubis sky armor is even more on point than I thought. Your assault ends here, fiends. That sky armor again. That means the others are... I remember that sky armor now. That's Wywin. Wywin? Probably. A famous doppelsoldner. I know you as well, Band of the Iron Bull. What madness has befallen you to take on such a mission? What did Gravos lure you with gold they do not possess? Do you even realize what you're dealing with? We need to get past him, then we smash the stone. Not if I smash your skulls first, you fools. Okay, so we don't have anything special here. What is it weak to? It is weak to wind. Well, we should probably do motivating words all the same. Vivian, but with a Roman V. Willian? What? Maybe? I guess. Okay, wants a healing move. Well, we might as well poison him. He's kind of a smacky jerk, though. You know what? I'm just hitting him with all I've got. I like the fact that the Iron Bulls, like, the leader is straight up just wielding a cannon. That is kind of everything I'd hope for out of a guest character. Just give him a really stupid weapon. And the dolphin is wielding a hammerhead shark. Which, like, also amazing. Okay, here's a question. Can we get him with 2 stacks of poison? Oh, it extends it. So it doesn't extend it, it resets the duration. Well, I guess we're gonna do another motivating words. And yeah, he does also have bullhorns on his helmet. Unless he's like a Char from Guild Wars and just has bullhorns to begin with, which, you know, possible. Oh shoot, I probably should have done an armor down. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see, do we... No, because we don't need to do a poison smash, so I guess we're just hitting him. I guess I could have also defended. Okay. Good time to heal. Good time for an armor break or cross slash. No, we want to do an armor break. Okay. Let's see. He's still got 3 turns of poison, so I might as well just hit him. Ultimate attack. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Do we do a fire burst? Sure. Okay. Wide swing. Now, do we know how much HP he has? The answer is no. He's really aiming for... Oops. Really aiming for the main character here. Okay. Reset our defense buff. Let's see. Helping hand him. We should probably use an item. Especially because Bullboy is getting kind of low. Yeah, I should have a snack. Low amount of HP. Doing it anyway. How much is low? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Could defend, could do a water prison. I guess we have to do a water prison. Do you think you're meant to kill him? Probably not, no. I think he's very much supposed to wipe the floor with us. Or not! We did it! Now for the Opus Stone. No! Commander, Killian! Opus Stone, what have they told you? Glenn, smash it! Stop, boy, that's no Opus Stone! It's not fueling anything! Don't listen to him, go! Boop! Fools! The Grimoire! Huh? What is this light? Well, this has to be probably one of the hypest opening demos I think I've ever seen. Oh shit. And that's a little bit more dire consequences for a tutorial ending I've ever seen. Bam. I get the distinct feeling, Killian and Glenn aren't gone though. Well, I mean, Glenn probably not, but I don't know. It could be one of those that Glenn literally is just like Vaughn's brother from, Final Fantasy XII. Dude just yeets himself in the... Well, gets killed in the tutorial and then you're a different person entirely afterwards. Volandis, a continent with a proud history of over 3,000 years. Once it was home to the magical city of Nissa, the center of all magical teachings, but since its downfall, Volandis has been consumed by war. For 6 generations, 3 kingdoms have been battling for domination. In the north, the kingdom of everlasting rain, Terran. The greatest harbor in all of Volandis, Farnsport and its kingdom, Escania, to the south. Finally, in the east, the proud nation of Gravos. In 806 of the 7th era, Terran conquered Gravos. A few days later, during an attempt to reconquer lost territory, the greatest accident of the war occurred. A powerful explosion engulfed the eastern part of the continent. Tens of thousands of people died. The weapon that could cause such destruction remained unknown. Since none of the 3 kingdoms admitted to possess such a weapon, fear finally drove the rulers to sign a peace treaty. This ended the war after 156 years. In 807, 1 year after the signing of the treaty, a celebration was held in Farnsport to mark the anniversary. There he is, Rob. I was not mistaken. Look for yourself. We might actually just be a different set of characters. Sitting right there in the tree close to Lady Parnella's route. I do see him, but maybe he just wants to get a good look at the parade. He would need a sword for that. Also, they're forbidden during the festivities. You sure that's a sword? I can hardly recognize it. Rob, as exemplary members of the City Watch, it's our most urgent task to pursue this. Are we supposed to guard the castle today, Princess? Her true identity is Princess Celestia Valkyria of Terran, sister to Prince Frederick. Shortly before the end of the war, she fled the castle to see more of the world, as well as her people's struggles, worries, and hopes, in order to become a better princess to them. After a chain of events, she ended up as the guard of the City Watch for Terran's enemy's kingdom. Rob, don't call me that. Oh, forgive me, Rob. Sorry, Len. Heir to the House of Rymare, Rob grew up as a ward of the Castle of Tormund together with Len. Once he learned that she planned to flee the castle, he insisted on tagging along. Her well-being is his highest priority. It's a miracle that we have not yet been discovered. If anyone here finds out who I am. Anyway, let's make haste towards the west gate anon. Let's hurry? Let's hurry to the west gate. After defeating bosses or finishing special attacks, the party will gain Grimoire Shards, GS. Owning a Grimoire Shard is similar to a level up. You can use it to strengthen your characters. Gaining one Grimoire Shard allows all party members to make use of it. Hey! In the Learn Skill menu, 3 types of skills can be learned. Action skills, passive skills, and stat boosts. Well, stat boosts are automatically added to your character's attributes and are permanently active. Action and passive skills need to be equipped. This can be done in this Set Skill menu. You can use skill points in the Set Skill menu to level up your action and passive skills. By defeating enemies, you can receive SP. Every skill a character has will gain SP. Additionally, every character will accumulate SP that's placed in their own private pool, where you may distribute freely to whatever skill for that character. Wow, that actually sounds really cool. Let's see. So I don't think we have Grimoire Shards yet. Maybe we do. Ben 1 GS. Unless GS is the star. Could be. So Cleanse. Removes buffs. Water Thrust, Wind Thrust, Fire Thrust. Why are there stars, though? What else we have? TP Up. Flying Killer, Wind Resistance, Tech Points, Health Points, Magic, and Attack. Interesting. I'm not sure which of these feels... Oh. Enemies take 1 turn longer to apply this ailment for the first time. Interesting. Oh, removes the target's buffs 1. That actually might be really good. What skills does she even have to begin with? Oh, no, she just has the... What? I see. So anything with a star means things she's already learned. And then we can just keep going down. How many levels are... Wow, it's a fair bit. It looks like a lot of just basic stuff. Loses TP but stronger attacks. TP gained through normal attacks up to 5. Oh, so you do gain TP back from attacking, potentially. TP after kill. Counter TP regen. Interesting. I like the customization here. There seems to be a lot of options. So, I guess the other question is, can I check her stats? No. Menu is nice, though. Formation, remove from party, action skills, attributes. Okay. So he's got 15 magic and 28 attack, and I don't know what she has. She's a little bit more all-rounder, so attack and magic. And the main question is, what do I invest in for her? I'm almost thinking the magic up might not be the worst idea. Or, actually, maybe we just get TP up by 10%, because no matter what, that's going to scale. And all stats have risen. Oh, I see. Action skills, passive skills, and stats boosters. So, if we set our skill... Class action... Interesting. And here's passive. So... Okay. Yeah, so there's character passive skills, but there's also classes. There are layers to this, and that's actually kind of really cool. Okay, so we've done her. What about him? So he's got Poison Shot. And Counter Cure. Counter a single target physical attack by curing a random ailment on self. Oh, that's actually not bad. Pandemic. Spreads the target's poison and toxic to all enemies for 2 turns. 1. Interesting. But I want to do that. Yeah. Pandemic sounds really useful. Oh, and you get different stats based on what you level up. Okay, set skills. So I guess I've got to set Pandemic? Oh wait, no. Wrong character. There we go. So he does have Pandemic. Layers like an onion. Seriously. Alright. Oh, wait. Hold up. Skills. Set skills. I can level up with Y, but I have no skill points, so it doesn't matter. Because none of these characters are Glenn, so we didn't get to keep our resources between. Which is a bit of a shame, because I think that... I always like that in RPGs where you, like, switch to a completely different group. Or, like, characters elsewhere, and you still get to keep your resources for some reason. No explanation needed, just nice stuff. So how far is this into the future? Maybe a year or two tops? They're trying to sign a peace treaty, ish? In the wake of the disaster. I'm baking pastries to sell to the people. You want to know the secret ingredient? It's wood! You don't believe me? Whiskey gets its flavor from wooden barrels as well. And don't forget Crescon cheese pressed through wood. They use it as flour for these pastries. Huh. And can't talk to them, nothing else. I really like these background elements too, like whoever the art director is on this game. Holy shit, they did a great job, which is why I kickstarted it. Oh, it's this guy again. A festival arc again. I love the fact that we're just going to potentially go through multiple JRPG starting tropes. First is the suicide mission that ends badly, and now it's going to be the festival that ends badly. Cursed feast? Is something the matter? Oh, it's you two. I'm just very disappointed by this view. All of this is so wrong. What do you mean? 6 generations. That's how long this war has lasted. I'm 72 years old, and even my great-grandfather was born during this war. This country has known nothing but hatred and pain for a long time. But yet, look at how forgetful these people are. They cheer their fellow countrymen's murderers. If forgiveness is the price for their dream of peace, they seem willing to pay it. People have paid higher costs for their dreams. After all that's happened during the war, forgiveness is not a cheap price to pay, Len. But this might be something only we elderly can understand. I'm sorry, ignore the ramblings of an old man. Len. If it isn't the greatest pilot in all of Viscania. This is the first time I've seen you in a fancy uniform. Terrible, isn't it? Len, our child was born this morning. It's a girl, the most beautiful girl in the world. Oh, I thought he was like, gonna creep on Len for whatever reason, but this makes way more sense. That's wonderful. How's Gabriella? I might want to switch his voice, but oh well. Excellent. Only because of you. They're both doing well if you hadn't brought us the medicine. I'll gladly pass on the thanks to my grandmother. She knew a lot about medicines. It must have been her fate. Her name is Aurelia. It's an old Basquian word for peace. My first daughter was born during the war, but Aurelia has the chance to experience a time of peace. Horrors of war shall remain unknown to her, and I'll do everything to keep it that way. Ro, remember, you saved the lives of my wife and daughter. I'm forever in your debt. There you are, Ro. Lady Elena would like to meet our most famous pilot. Follow me. Oh well, obligations. If it benefits peace, I shall even act as a showman. Until then. Check the armed person in front of the city gates. Oh, this is neat looking. I like Rainbow Fro. And is that a robot or a bug on drums? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, that's the beat. Farnsport isn't called the Dancing City for nothing. Long live our freedom. I like the lizard people. Very bonga. Banga? I don't know. The cabs are a practical way to get from point A to point B. Farnsport is huge after all. I don't even know where the gates are. Oh cool, we can go into this house. Hello! Hello! The war lasted over 150 years, and only 1 year has passed since the peace treaty, and everyone here seems to have forgotten the atrocities of Terran. We grab some eye drops from them. Never call a banga a lizard. It's true. Okay, anything else up in here that I can just randomly loot because I'm a JRPG protagonist and have no ethics? Bap, schnabbit. Bap. Bap. I am here to rob. Wait, why do you have a snack in your dresser? I don't know, I think that was a good thing that I took it. My husband's wounds from the war have not yet healed, but the former enemy is already celebrated within our own walls. How can the Chancellor allow this? Why do these people have weird dresser snacks? Oh well, doesn't matter. Just live out my kleptomania. Absolutely. We should take a cab, it's faster. Where a cab? Is this cab? Why is everything... Oh! Ooh! Do you want to leave the city? Yes, please. Pig! Oh, it's cute. And it hurts. And I guess we've got access to our ultra move. It's called a pig ear. Of course it is. Okay, so what's it weak to? Weak to fire. Oh, she's a spear user. I like it. Where do you keep your snacks if not the dresser? Yeah, I could steal from it, but I don't have a thief yet. Okay. So we've done poison. Could go for pandemic, but I don't think we care. Oh, and he's an archer, of course. Keep my snacks in my mouth. Why do you keep your snacks in your mouth? I keep my snacks in my tummy. Dandipanther? What? Alright. Looks great. My comparison earlier to Crosscode I think is going to stand. Look over there, Rob. That's the person I saw earlier. He does carry a weapon. Let's follow him. Oh man, I can't see Lady Parnella's convoy from here. I wish I was younger so I could climb up this cliff to get a better look. Who's this guy? Oh, there are a lot of people here. Maybe I can sell a thing or two. Oh, cool. I can buy things. Snacks, sweets, panaceas, eye drops, alarm clocks, antidotes, lozenges, sage. Well, we don't have much of anything. Or no. That's just deals a low amount of HP, restores some TP, cures things. I don't know how much I care about any of these. Maybe by like 2 antidotes, 2 sweets, and like a couple of snacks. Succulent fruit. Oh, got stuck in a bush. Just an entire alarm clock. Beware of goblins. Hell yeah. What is this? Oh my god. What is this thing? Boxed fly. I was trying to guess what its name would be. And you know what? I should not be surprised. So, evades physical. What's it weak to? Wind. Well, we don't have that. Alternatively, get rid of that evasion. It does not belong. It is a fly with boxing gloves. Where is the alarm clock cheaper than the snacks? Geppetto needs to work somehow. Or he just broke the market? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the Keebler elves are on strike ever since the city got blown up. Oh, no. I thought for a second I'd be able to fight the tiny bird on the beach. And I was like, well, I mean, so far I fought a really cute pig thing. Frog? Frog. Let's go back down to the beach. I don't know if this leads us anywhere interesting, but still. This is a freaking solid demo. I can't wait for the full thing to come out. I don't think I'm actually going to do like a series on it just because even just playing this for what? Vaguely an hour is starting to wreck my voice. But I will have to say, like, probably one of the better RPGs I've dove into right from the get-go. I'm curious about the writing, but like on a mechanical level and a presentation level, it is clean. Is the movement speed normal or accelerated? This is normal speed, which is big? Like, obviously, maybe not everybody's going to agree with me on this one, but I think a lot of RPGs are just too damn slow. And, like, let me run fast. Don't force me to move through your environments and worlds really slowly. Within reason, I mean, like, too fast is a problem. And we do have an ultra move. Removes all negative ailments, raises resistance for all party members. Okay, don't want it. This is Rob's. That's evading, but can it evade the poison shot? Doesn't look like it. They slow walking in games, a lot of downtime. Exactly. RPGs need a movement speed slider, or just like a bike. Okay, so what's her ultra move? High non-elemental magic damage to all enemies. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I see. I'm gonna wait until we're in our... let's see. Do I actually do this? Poison toxic to all enemies. Nah. Okay, we are now properly in overdrive. So if I do this, no. I think we still want to wait. I don't think either of these characters have a heal. Oof. Okay, we are taking some damage here. Now is it? Yes, because we'll still be in the right territory. Sick? That was solid. Last Remnant had a weird movement speed. Between, enough and slow, even though the enemy interaction on the map is a game mechanic. I need to go back and play that someday. Follow the armed person. But goblins? No goblins. Okay, we've already been this direction. But she's a straight up just dragoon. I like it. Oh, dude, the pixel art on this is sweet. Termina Caves. Ooh. Another earthquake. We've never had as many in the as in the last moons. And yet, those were only small ones. People say that a massive earthquake is imminent. One as big as the one that devoured Nissa. You think these ruins are from that time? From the time of Nissa? Maybe. Many castles and watchtowers sank into the ground during that time. Once they were home to loyal soldiers. Today, they offer shelter only to rats. And by rats, I mean them. I'm telling you, we should get out of here. These ruins are only bring bad luck. Everywhere you look, there's goblins, filthy creatures. Well, if you were chased out of your home, you wouldn't be any nicer to them. Their home, don't make me laugh. 2 years ago, there were no goblins here to begin with. I have no idea where they came from, but they don't own anything here. I'm not going to be exploited by those fine gentlemen up in their castles, only to be robbed by these creatures here underground. Come now, save your breath. You don't have a choice anyway. This world be damned. Our target is not here. He must have gone deeper into the cave. At least you were right. They certainly look like robbers. The question is, what are they planning? That's what we intend to find out. Or what we need to find out. Yeah, speaking of movement speed, can we complain a bit about NPC walking speed during escort quests? I am so glad escort quests have, by and large, disappeared from games. I had to follow an NPC in Xenoblade 3 a couple of times, and it was just like, not the most painful experience, but it certainly was uncomfortable in a way that wasn't very fun. Okay, so what are these guys weak to? Nothing! Well, that's fine. And looks like my Ultra move regains charge. So it loses charge between battles and regains charge with every activity I do. They're just gonna wail on him, aren't they? Do we think he can survive another hit? I'm gonna assume he can. But yeah, if the escort quest is nice and quick, it's not a problem. But it's when it's slow, or the worst is when the NPC moves faster than your walking speed, but slower than your, let's see. Actually, if I just kill this guy. Then I think we're fine. Faster than your walking speed, but slower than your running speed. Like, always just not a fun experience no matter what. Luckily, once again, escort quests have really kind of phased out of games, more or less ever since the early 2000s, but they still happen every once in a while, and still obnoxious. The door's locked, we need a key. We can go through here. I wonder if they... Oh, no map. Oh, that's interesting. No map, but there's a fast travel system and some other things. Wow. Okay, so this gets us up here, but this gets us down. It's kind of where we want to go. Yeah, I've been playing through the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, and the movement speed in those games were fine, but it never felt smooth. This feels like really clean. I like the fact that I can go back and forth while climbing thing. Not that it makes any difference, really. Well, we found the goblins. Ooh, we've also got that there. Is there another climbing point that I missed? Maybe not on this side. I'll have to figure that out. Well, did we go mess with the goblins? I'm gonna save. I tried loading up the original Phantasy Star for a bit. Oh, how long have I been going for? 51 minutes. We'll finish maybe this goblin section. We'll go out of there. Oh, jumping animation reminds you of Golden Sun. Oh, this is how we get access to the chest. Oh, wait. I can't go back up that, can I? Oh, no! Well, whatever. What's over here? I'm gonna explore before I do any deal with the goblins. Oh, I see. I guess it's just goblins all the way down. Okay, so can't do anything special to either of them, so I guess we're just gonna hit the shaman. Dragon's Dogma, my favorite escort quest outside of the one with the cart. Just pick people up and carry them to the destination. I hated how much they struggled, though. I wanted them to just accept that I was carting them around, and I had lost a lot of interest in the escort quests. Especially because, like, they just get separated from the party and then get really confused. Because, like, I remember just walking along a road and it's like, you failed your escort quest because you got too far away. And I'm like, where were they? What happened? Luckily, almost all the escort quests in that one are, like, completely optional. The other thing I would say is, for that specific quest, I remember, or for the cart quest, you can totally just hang onto the bull's face. If I remember right, and you lose, like, no stamina. Oh. The best way to do escort quests was on the second playthrough when you had fast travel set up. Wait, it actually worked with the fast travel system? Oh. I guess maybe I should do some escort quests then. Because yeah, I'm still midway through my Unmissable Games Club playthrough. And I should probably get back to finishing it. What does this do? Swift Sandals. Flip page? Oops. It says back, flip page. Oh, back. Oh, chance to act first in battle. Oh. Well, in that case, we actually want to put it on him. Give him the poison early. Did the book club idea catch on with video games? You mean just in general or mine? Because it kind of, not really, has, but I also haven't been supporting it particularly well. But if you're on my Discord, we, every couple of months, pick a new game to play through. Unfortunately, the games that keep getting picked are, like, hellaciously long, so I haven't exactly put a whole lot of time into, or I haven't had the time to finish them. Because we had done, we started with Hollow Knight, which I just, like, got partway through and then just ran out of time because I moved across the country. Not in your Discord, maybe I should get to it. It's a pretty quiet Discord, so you don't need to worry about it, being, like, hectic. It needs a timer, like 3 months. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like 3 months, or I mean, I think it also depends on the game average length. Maybe we could even kind of do a calculation thing of if the game is 100 hours, then 3 months. If it's, well, yeah, see, that's the problem, because 100 hours is like a lot. I never want to turn anything into a job for people. Game has two-sided combat, multi-directional facing for turn-based is fun. Yup. I don't know how much it matters in this one. I think it might just be a flavor thing. But it might also affect, ooh, right. I should have poisoned this guy a long time ago. There we go. But it might matter for AoEs. Like if your AoEs are, if the enemies are split on either side, an AoE wouldn't hit all of them. Ish. There we go. I'm assuming we have no... Yeah, we have like 10 skill points. There's nothing I can do with that. And I guess that's okay. But yeah, I really want to start pushing for the idea of, like, a video game book club and focusing a little bit more of my time on games that are, like, strictly really good. Not necessarily because, like, games are bad, but it's just there's so many games out all the time that it's actually legitimately really difficult for me to, even, like, play through any of them. Like, I'm struggling with Xenoblade at the moment. I love the game dearly. It's super good. But it's like, 100 hours long is hard to get through in a month. And so, I know on, like, a YouTube side of things, I think I am actually going to, like, really roll back on the idea of doing, long-form content outside of maybe, like, the Unmissable Games Club. Or something. I don't know. I'm having a channel midlife crisis, and I'm sure some people have kind of heard me talking about this and be like, just do something about it, Wander. I'm like, it's hard. Hard throwing, like, half your job out the window and trying to do something new. The games that are strictly good. Might I suggest Ultra Kill? I'd prefer also games that are strictly good and finished. Because I believe Ultra Kill just got its second chapter? Oops. Making playing a game a chore kind of defeats the point of playing a game. Yep. And so, like, it very much has to be, like, a voluntary thing with plenty of time, and maybe eventually multiple options, so that, if somebody doesn't like Ultra Kill, they can play the other game instead. A key, I wonder what it can open in here. My big problem is, I still haven't found a place to live, and I'm still in my parents' basement, which, I'll be honest, not conducive to engaging in crazy time-consuming, super projects or anything like that. Okay, sweets. Put these on. They're the uniforms of the palace guards. Ha! I haven't washed myself for 3 weeks, but the thought of wearing these uniforms makes me feel really dirty. Spare me your sense of humor. We share a goal, but that doesn't make us friends. No need to tell me that. Anyway, Lady Parnella steadily approaches the city. Kill her while wearing these uniforms. Make sure the people see you. I'll watch the show from the city walls. But excuse me if I will not applaud. My reputation, you understand. We'll carry your secret to the grave, as discussed. I know this man from somewhere. This is our opportunity. Stop! City guards, you're under arrest. Look at that! So far away from your city walls and yet so cheeky, huh? The law of the strongest rules here. Get 'em! When battling, Ultra Move. Well, I already used it. Hey, and his back. Sick. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna poison this fellow. Let's see. I might as well do the Ultra Move here. That's some good damage. I'm gonna have to remember to actually heal him, though. Interruption? An earthquake yet again! Wait, there's something beneath? Well, shit. Whoa! A sandworm? Well, that's a little different. Okay. Weakness to water. Hell yeah. Gosh, like, every ounce of this is just super good. The pixel art, the animation, the environment design has been pretty good. The mechanics and, like, depth of customization. I like the writing, too. It definitely has that, like, perfect JRPG level of, like, low fantasy to presumably eventually a much higher fantasy kind of deal. Yeah, the ult feels wasted. I just don't know what I would have used it on. Uh-oh. Actually, that wasn't too bad. So I could do cleanse, but I don't think we're hurt. Here. I'm gonna snack Rob. Have sandwich. Ow. I'm gonna have him reset poison. There we go. Okay. Back to skills. Water thrust. Okay, time to find out if just a regular attack gets me TP back. I think it did? I think he was at 10. Now he's at 20. Actually, no. I should have him snack her. Cooperative snacking. Okay, water thrust. Bed of stones. Oh, it's got regen. Rude. Okay, it's still poison for 2 more turns. Yes, so we get 10 TP back every time we just regular attack an enemy. Danger. Oh. Can I do this? Yes. I gotta pay some attention to these things. Okay. I'm just gonna have her defend. So defend doesn't get us any TP back. Let's see. How much damage? Wow, yeah, defending straight up makes them take half. Hit him with a little bit more poison, puts us back into the danger mode, but we don't care because we defend straight out of it. If I use an item... Okay, items don't knock us out of it, but I think we're just gonna have to defend for a little bit. Cool down. Okay. I'm gonna just keep having him defend. I've heard you water thrust. You know the other thing we could do? We do actually have sweets for a reason. I'm literally never going to use them otherwise, so now is about the best time I could possibly ask for this. Oh, we are overheating. That's rude. Let's see, we have cleanse, but no. Okay. Just gonna have him defend again. Now, she could use her ultra move, but I think we're just gonna do a water thrust. Okay. And then we must snack. And this will keep putting us down. Is that it? Oh, finally. We got an angel wing. And a grimoire shard. We probably get those from main quests and side quests. Rob. If you do not want to end up like your buddy, you better spit out what you're up to. Long live Farnsport. Damn. Good on him. Stop it, Rob. This is unnecessary. Their lives are unnecessary. Make it quick. Oh, make it quick. I'm not taking orders from the likes of you. Cursed! The way you treat prisoners, one could mistake you for a nobleman. Tell me, what is your plan? We're going to put an end to this festival. This peace is not real. Everyone's waiting for the new war. A new war? These 150 years have produced a royal line of warlords. They have no idea how to deal with peace. It's all fake. As long as all they long for is another war, and we're helping them get it. You're planning an assassination. Peace cannot be your enemy. We yearn for peace just like everyone, but this current state is nothing more than a breather at Ascania's expense. Terran is using the peace treaty to recover from the explosion a year ago. Our chancellor's a fool and doesn't see it. We'll make the decision in his stead. The new war will bring true peace eventually, for everyone. At birth, every man is equal. Stop babbling. You are rats from the moment your mothers threw you into the world. Do not speak of equality. And now tell me, or I will slit your throat, who was that man before and how many of you are there? Long live Farnsport. Long live Volandis. Rob! Probably better this way. If we leave this rat alive, it'll bite at the next opportunity it gets. I forbid you to kill a helpless person in my presence ever again, do you understand? Yes, Princess. We shall return and report to the commander. Line of warlords, does this apply to my brother as well? Yeah, for a guy that didn't wash for 3 weeks, he knows a lot about the political landscape. Yeah, seriously. I just want one of those women to be projectile vomiting by the end of this. Wait, is that like a weird purple robot person in a maid outfit? It seems nothing's happened so far. I guess we foiled the plan. What if there are more of them? What if there's a plan B? I have a bad feeling about this. I'll just report to the commander. He'll know how to act. He's probably wondering where we are anyway. More party members? Something amiss. Are you sure, my lord? Is this parade not worthy as a stage for you? They had a wagon prepared just for you. My dear Heinlein, sometimes I prefer the way through the orchestra pit. But it's quite loud here. I'll take the noise of the crowd over the whispers of the court any day. Forgive me, what does a simple servant like me know about the problems of such a famous man like you? One does not need to be a powerful king or queen to be famous all around Eldrea. Sir Victor of Arcadia is living proof that a civilian can gain such prestige. As the author of stage plays and poems, he has written himself into the hearts of many, having developed the first letterpress machine. He was able to distribute his works to every corner of the world and accumulate vast wealth. She. What? Now give me a break. People forget it sometimes, but I'm not a nobleman. So let's cut the charades. Just take me backstage and show me where the fun is. Very well, Sir Victor. That man is literally just a peace sign hand. What the hell? Here we are. May I cordially invite you to participate in our variety of fun games. The games are played with so-called chips. Please take these 50 and try to accumulate as many as you can. Once you're done, you can exchange the chips for prizes in the north of the plaza. Have fun. That's more to my taste, she. What? Alright, so we're now this guy. New skills are learnable. So, Victor is another playable character. Ooh, he's got a healing spell. TP regen with a potency of 5 for 5 turns for all party members. So, wow, this guy is just incredibly helpful. Wind attack, dealing damage, earth attack, counter cure, 30% chance to counter single target physical attack, curing a random ailment, lowers incoming damage by 10% when wearing heavy armor, defense up, mind up, or just stats. Honestly, that's tough. Like, I kind of like... Oh, he's like a heavily armored bard. Holy shit, yeah, he is totally a heavily armored bard mage. What does mind get you? I don't know. Is it goat man? It's a goat man. I might also just want the HP, frankly. Or the magic. Let's get him pressure point for now. Because a little bit more damage variety is super valuable. Let's see. Oh, we have 2, actually. So now let's go for the HP. Wait, what? Oh, I did get it. Cool. Because, yeah, I think just having more HP across the board is kind of useful. Swift Sandals, and I don't think we have it. Oh. Oh! Glenn is still alive. Wait, can I... I'm just gonna rob him. Some completely random dude that we haven't, that just, like, isn't in the party, that we could just steal the armor from. Just, like, somewhere in the ether, the where the Iron Bulls are, one of them suddenly is just not wearing his armor and is really confused. Oh, it's amazing. So, link a party member to another one. Oh, that's interesting. So you can have up to 8 party members in play, 4 on your main line, and then 4 more linked to them. And you might be able to swap between. I don't know. Just every single aspect of this has just made me incredibly happy from like a functional standpoint. It's one of the better like old school JRPGs I think I have ever played based on first impressions. Now obviously we got a long ways to go before the end before I can like really pull the trigger on it, but it's super beautiful. The gameplay is solid and fairly well balanced, and I love the gritty character customization. Even though it's like not quite as deep as say like the sphere grid system, there's still enough there to make me feel like I get to choose you know, what and how I build my characters. And even beyond that, like being able to having these limited character passive skills and classes, because we haven't actually equipped class emblem, and we haven't even started delving into what that is and what that gets us. And then also, yeah, if I want to invest like more skill points into healing, I can, because this gets us 8 TP per round for 6 rounds for all party members at level 3. Like, that feels exactly like the kind of thing you'd want to max out so that all of your guys can just keep dumping all of their moves all the time. Does the TP cost go up for any move? No, it does not. That's incredible. Alright, well, with all this said, I think we've seen more than enough, and my voice is really starting to go. I want to talk to this man, though. Hey, you! Care for a round of rock, paper, scissors? If you can win 3 times in a row, I'll give you a lot of chips. If you win on the first trial, add even more. Fees 5 chips. No. This is... I'll probably mess around with this. I guess, what are the prizes? No? Okay, so I can't actually see what the prizes are until I've accumulated chips. Well, that's a shame. Is what it is, but all the same, thank you all so much for watching. This is a ton of fun, and I cannot wait to play more of this. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to do a series when it comes out. I think I might just play it for me, just to give my poor voice a rest. So for now, at least, I guess like I was saying, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.